we're going to be going straight into the first game of the evening. It's going to be Senpai against the team, Sensei Esports, facing off against Lachende Gerdas.
Yeah, Senpai. Some people have the Senpai name here. Bruder has Senpai Knight, of course. Quick mistake, but yeah, Sensei versus. I'm sorry, I had a tough weekend as well. No hailstorms, but my throat is a bit hurt. So if you don't hear my voice all too well, just say so, and I'll take a sip of water. But yeah, we're the picks and bans again. Elise gone, Jack's gone, and we see again the Nidalee ban. Still the junglers getting targeted really heavily.
Yeah, but
just
also
like
the
in the first
Casio.
couple of weeks.
Casio immediately. Casio gone. Boom. Done. Fixed. And then Jack's also getting removed. Morsu and Casio getting targeted here. In the end, Vladimir getting banned out. And now it's up to Buipo to pick up his champion of choice. I'm assuming it's going to be something like a Ryze.
Yeah, we've seen a Ryze first pick a lot lately. Again, Braum has been favored. There are a couple of other champions. Yeah, that are favored for that first pick, but yeah, like you said, the Ryze, it's really a favorable pick now. He's really strong in the mid lane. Players don't really know they know what to pick against it, but it's just so strong. Like, you see some Azirs played against it. Like in the LCS, you see a lot of Azirs. A lot of people are even saying what the fuck is Azir at this moment? He's so annoying. But let's see, 20 seconds. They can also go for that first jungler. No, they are going for the Ryze, like you said.
Yeah, Ryze is pretty much the go-to champion, especially if you don't know what you're up against. Very safe, just skills amazingly into the mid game. And well, it's now up to the red team. I'm assuming we're going to be seeing something like a Braum coming out here because Braum is heavily contested, and well, Kira is looking to pick up Rek'Sai.
Yeah, Rek'Sai has been growing in popularity lately again. He was gone for a bit, but now he seems to be back, and especially in this tournament, we've seen him a couple of times the last weeks. Yeah, he's still, or she, I should say, it's a she. Still really nice jungler, of course.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
they have a couple tricks up their sleeves with the Rek'Sai, and the Aurelia is back for a couple of item changes.
Yeah, true, but it's quite strange if you ban out the Jax and then you set it up for the Aurelia. Jax is pretty much the predator for an Aurelia, and then you give it to Morsu as well. Yeah, I guess we should have seen this coming, but in the end, Morsu nicely dipping into some other champions right here. And, of course, Kira picking up the Caitlyn already for Kitty there. Caitlyn, of course, yeah, also a very safe AD carry. I'm not surprised that she got picked up this early. Now, Bruder and Knight, let's see what... Looking at the possibilities here, Braum is definitely not a bad pickup, but we've been seeing a lot of Bard in the last week as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bard actually got picked up here in order to deny that one from the team of the Lachende Gerdas. And yeah, here we go. Bard gets picked up.
Oh, Techno, are you looking in your glass sphere right there, predicting the future?
Well, I have glasses, so yes, I am. It's like freaking, it's Google Glass. I've already, I don't know. Have you been watching Yu-Gi-Oh? I know they have these scouters right now, so you can actually see what's going to be picked up. As Koskyu is hovering over Syndra here, I doubt he's going to be picking that one up, but it could happen. Syndra actually got, I believe, a very slight buff in the last patch.
Yeah, I believe so. Plus, Syndra's, I think she can keep her distance against the Ryze, or at least knock him back a bit. So if he wants to close the gap, he has to use Flash or maybe help from his jungler. Rek'Sai is really good for that, of course. But yeah, I love the Braum pick as well. The Bard pick. I think Bard is one of my favorite supports at the moment. The ways you can engage with a team, like we saw a couple of weeks ago, teams go in and out with this magical journey. It's amazing the plays you can make with him. But we see an Olaf.
It's going to be an interesting one. I hope he isn't going to be the laughing stock of his team. But yeah, looking at the other team right now, I'm going to make a bold prediction, saying that we're going to be seeing an Ashe coming out to further assist in the CC train that they can set up. And perhaps they can also follow it up with, well, a very powerful top laner against an Aurelia, perhaps a Maokai, in order to sustain against Aurelia?
Yeah, maybe. And Maokai, of course, can stun someone down with the rest of his team. We have seen him in a lot of big comps lately as well. He does well versus the Aurelia. Oh, but it's a Shen maybe.
Yeah, that's going to be a game changer right there, together with, of course, Sivir getting picked up. So from the CC train that they could have picked up, they are going to go for a more, well, safe lineup, if you ask me. I mean, you pick up the Shen, which basically means Shen is going to be sitting in the top lane for who knows how long, but it's also the double teleport if he uses his Stand United.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a bit more defensive, but they might have needed it in their composition. They didn't have any disengage yet, only the Bard ult to maybe stun a couple of people down. But now they have the Sivir to engage or disengage. So yeah, they can do both really quickly now with the Bard, with the Sivir. And we see a Victor getting picked up. He's been raising in popularity back again, since of late. Yeah, he has the range advantage against the Ryze. We saw him, I think 2 weeks ago, we saw Victor farming out of control against the Ryze. And the Ryze had problems dealing with his range. So let's see if Moroccan can do the same tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry about that. So, some people are, of course, already wondering, can you bring fireworks to the arena? I don't think so. No. But don't worry, there are going to be fireworks anyhow, because we're going to have some amazing games. So technically, we are bringing fireworks to the arena, but that's the only fireworks you can actually bring to the arena. So yeah, that's the thing. Nevertheless, though, we have our final lineup. We have Shen, Rek'Sai, Ryze, Sivir, and Bard versus Irelia, Olaf, Victor, Caitlyn, and Zyra. So this is an interesting one. Can you imagine Rek'Sai going in with the Void Rush into Stand United?
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, I like Shen because you can make these amazing stealthy plays with him. I once saw like a Shaco and a Shen just going into stealth and then teleporting onto the Shaco, and then suddenly 3 people are stunned. Nobody knows what's happening. I like those plays with Shen, but at the same time, Shen can be a very passive hero. He can, like you said, sit in the top lane, just wait for his teleport opportunities. But that might keep Irelia at bay. If she has to keep farming in the top lane, Shen can't make his flashy plays, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's all going to depend on how well can they lock down Shen in the top lane, of course, with that Aurelia. But Shen, of course, with his shield is going to be able to soak up a lot of damage that Aurelia is dealing, and it's going to be also a little bit hard for her to actually get damage in, because I believe his sword, if you activate it, you can actually dodge a lot of the damage that Aurelia does.
Yeah, exactly. Since the Shen changes, Aurelia, it can be hard for the Aurelia to land her spells at the right time. But I like the Olaf pickup here as well. I think Olaf is a really fun hero, just throwing your axes, running around rampantly. And at the same time, he's pretty good against the Sivir and to chase down the Bard as well. I haven't seen him in a while.
Of course he's good against Sivir. Have you never heard of the axe effect?
She comes running right at him.
That's how it works. Yes, exactly. On the hunt, boom, straight to Olaf. He throws an axe. Yeah, can't really do anything about it. Yeah, it's definitely an advantage right there in the in this lineup. But yeah, it's going to be a very curious matchup. That's for certain.
Nice puns there, Techno. I got to give you props for the puns every week.
It's what I do.
I haven't said it on stream, I think, but the X effect.
It's they sometimes call me one punts man, and like in any case,
Pun in a pun. Wow.
Yeah. I just need one single pun, and everyone gives up right now. But speaking of giving things up, you don't have to give up your soul to actually get to the finals. You can actually buy it on ESL Benelux once again. So make sure to go there, hit the yellow button, I believe. And then you can also compete in the side tournaments that we also have. So if you're done watching League of Legends, done watching CSGO or Hearthstone, you can also go to the side tournaments and enjoy that as well. And then come back later to watch the finals. So don't you miss the finals. Nevertheless, we're heading straight into the game. Spectator delay, 3 minutes. That's basically why we're talking so much. Nevertheless, this is it. This pretty much decides who finishes first in the group stage. Will it be Sensei Esports or will it be Easy Visualize? Sensei Esports needs to win in order to make sure that they are first. If they lose, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That's now you're referencing Hearthstone and League of Legends.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was already waiting for you to actually catch on to that. It took you a little bit longer, but then again, what can I say?
I don't play that much. I don't play that much Hearthstone, man. I have to find the time, but yeah, with League of Legends and this other game called Overwatch coming out.
Coming out, it's already out, man. What are you?
That came out.
That came out, indeed. I was already wondering, like, are you in the past? Am I casting with someone who's been hit by his Leon ult? I don't know. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the Rift. We're seeing Sensei Esports facing off against the Lachende Gerdas. Something Rapid cannot say, but my co-caster can. Quixo, say it, please, so
Lachende
Rapid can
Gerdas.
learn. Exactly, Rapid. I hope you're watching. We're going to say it again. Lachende Gerdas. Everybody
Lachende
spread
Gerdas.
out. Exactly. And so it continues. Everybody spread out. Very safe start here for both teams. And we're here on the Rift, the second to last game in the group stage. And yeah, it's not going to decide who goes to the arena. It's more where do they place. And you can see Verse Gerdas, also known as Kire, I believe. He's just dropping a ward and just waiting for the proper moment to initiate combat.
Yeah, we have seen this a lot these couple of weeks. Just safe starts, no level 1 fights. And we've seen a lot of name changes as well. Suddenly Verse Gerdas. It's hard for Rapid to pronounce those kind of names.
Verse Gerdas. Yeah, we're just going to say that more and more. But he's probably asleep already. I mean, he is in Korea, and that means that he does want to get his sleep every so often. I know he's like a machine. He keeps casting all the time. But yeah, even a machine needs a little bit of maintenance. And in Rapid's case, he does that during... Oh, this is interesting here. Actually, in the top lane, it's fortunate. Together with M-Test, I'm not sure if that's actually the jungler or the AD carry with a name change or not, because it used to be Tiger's Head.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to find that.
Okay, we are hearing that M-Test is indeed a new player, so not a name change. They switched up players, which is allowed. And M-Test, unfortunately, they stopped the level 1 golem take by Kitty and Je suis Kaas. They didn't want them to have that level advantage here in the top lane. And now they're trading again. Zyra, really good trader. I think she does pretty well versus the Bard and the Sivir.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard here for Bard and Sivir to actually fight back against the poke damage coming out from Kitty and, of course, Je suis Kaas. But yeah, of course, Bard has a little bit of healing there, of course, from his totems, especially once he actually gets the Caretaker Shrine. Yeah, that's an interesting pickup on level 2, and let's find out how that will play out against them. Mid lane though, here is Bruder coming in onto Coscu. Coscu gets knocked up, the Rune Prison goes out, a flash from Bruder. This is very dangerous as Gerdas is also there, or Kire actually. Bruder taking a lot of damage, will be going down, that's first blood, but will Knight actually get the kill? Oh no, he doesn't get the auto attack, he actually turns around, but now Verse Gerdas, oh, he gets hit by the basic attack, the red buff is going to slow him down, he goes down, it's a double kill for Rise.
Wow, I did not expect Knight to pick up the double kill right there. It seemed like he just missed the Olaf kill, but then he turned it around on Moroccan and even got the max range auto attack for the red buff slow. Wow, this is amazing for Knight. You saw at the start already that he had problems dealing with the range of Victor, and now he has 2 kills. He can pick up his Tear of the Goddess.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. That's for sure, but this is a very good start here for Sensei. Sensei will be moving into the mid game relatively shortly, relatively fast actually, with Rise, who got 2 kills out of that. He didn't get their first blood, so he's not that far ahead. But 200 gold in the early stage of the game is quite a bit. Having a Tear of the Goddess already stacking this early, also quite important here for Rise. But yeah, my word, what a fight already.
Yeah, Moroccan used both of his summoners as well, just like Gerdas. They don't have the flash from Rek'Sai either to initiate.
Kira is here once again. Bruder gets the knock up. He's going to continue dealing damage to Kira. Will he actually go down? Fortunately, chasing him down. M-Test also taking the journey, but now they're turning it around. Also actually force the flash out of there. But can they actually catch on to Kitty? Kitty goes dangerously low. Bruder now has to back away because the rest of his buddies actually were also quite low. But oh my word, what a fight. What a massive fight.
Yeah, just as I was saying that Gerdas doesn't have his summoners up, he gets caught out by Bruder, and Bruder can close the distance, but Gerdas can't really quick. And they're fighting in the bot lane. Are they going for it? Oh, they're leaving each other alone just in the end. But yeah, this will happen. Like Rek'Sai can close the distance, and Moroccan and Gerdas can't. So they will have problems dealing with that Rek'Sai, I believe.
Yeah, Bruder now facing off against Kirei here in the jungle, but Kirei will be getting the Raptor camp instead. So Bruder immediately backing away, has already done what he has to do. And actually, as a jungler, it's not that bad to fall behind because of the jungle items and you get the bonus experience. But in the I was going to say, but in the bottom lane something was going to happen. But the Peepo is tanking harder than the Pound. In any case, Bruder again finding Kirei will be able to actually take out this ward because of his Raptor buff. And Bruder and Kirei just looking at the Scuttle Crab, and Bruder will get that one.
Yeah, Bruder and Kirei, they are traveling Summoner's Rift together, it seems. They're following each other on the map really closely right now. They don't want to give an inch to get off a free gank. And in the top lane, we see that the Zyra poke is damaging Sivir really, really badly at the moment. She is 27 CS, 28 CS behind. There's a wave coming in, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot, but this is what we could have expected. I mean, you're dealing with both Zyra and Caitlyn. And this is also why the team with Lachende Gerdas is still ahead. Looking at the amount of gold difference here, Caitlyn will be able to go back for a BF sword plus something else if she wants to. Whereas Sivir, well, only with 1000 gold, it's not that much. That's for certain. What can she pick up? A pickaxe, perhaps? And then you're even, well, maybe grasping at straws here. I mean, if they want to, they can send Kitty back right now to get that BF sword in the boots.
Yeah, but they're probably trying to bully M-Test a bit more. M-Test will probably pick up a pickaxe indeed. Probably a couple of health potions to go with that. The Bard is healing her, but it's not enough. And she's 26 CS behind right now. Against a Caitlyn that will buy a BF sword. Yeah, this is the reason why they wanted to wait a lane swap. But Caitlyn and Zyra, Kitty and Cass, they realized that this lane swap was coming in and they followed them. And yeah, it's been paying off really well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's not much that they can do at all. And, well, top lane is also a very strange lane to be in as an AD carry because you actually want to be near the dragon. Although, in this case, you have the Cloud Dragon. It's not going to be doing that much. What is Kirei doing? Finally, he's breaking the tunnels and heading back to his into his jungle, bottom lane. A little bit of a fight here between Morsu and Breedbo, but this is what we're going to be seeing all game long. Like, those two just going to be ramming into each other and farming up, and they're doing pretty fine, both of them.
Yeah.
But of course, Shen, he has the Cinder Hulk. That's going to make it quite easy for him to actually clear those waves.
Yeah, this is the classic top lane, wet noodle fight. They're just gonna bash heads, do a little bit of damage, then take the wave, and rinse and repeat. Irelia just used the teleport. Shen did so already a bit earlier. So teleports won't be up at the same time, but of course Shen can teleport in with his ultimate. This might be the time for Shen and Rek'Sai to make a play, since Irelia's teleport is down.
Yeah, exactly, and especially if they combine it with the Stand United coming in from Shen. Oh, they're going on a magical journey. There's the Stand United coming in. Here we go. I was already predicting this one. There's Cass. He's going down. Yeah, goodbye, Cass. And now Kitty, yeah, just gets destroyed. Well, at the very least, it's a fast recall, so that's something.
Oh yeah, we have entered the mid game, like you said. At least Sensei has entered the mid game. Only Sivir is still a bit behind in CS. She just picked up 2 assists, which she needs them very badly. She could have gotten a kill, maybe would have been even better for her. But yeah, she's now I think almost on the same level as the Caitlyn. She really needed this gank, and yeah, the Shen pick really paid off. Oh, Rek'Sai's going in.
Yeah, Rek'Sai with the Void Rush here, looking for something here, but yeah, Koskyu was already anticipating on that jump, courtesy, of course, of the gravity field, keeping people in place, not allowing anyone to actually get near to take out either Koskyu or Kirei. In the meantime, though, we have Bruder just hanging out here near the blue buff, but he's going to take a little bit of damage, forced to immediately dash out of there.
Yeah, they saw Rek'Sai coming in, they damaged him a lot as soon as he got there. And that means that he can't contest the blue buff. So Moroccan says thank you. Picks up the enemy blue buff, which is bad for the Ryze, but not as bad since he already has and the Catalyst and the Tear of the Goddess.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this all will play out in the next couple of.
Yeah, and we see Caitlyn pushing the top lane really hard now. She also hit the turret a couple of times. Looks like they're looking into pushing it fully out. They probably don't want to get ganked by that Shen again. They will probably rotate back to bottom then, and then let Morsu and Shen go back to top lane where they belong. And in the mid lane, we see that the Ryze has kept Victor close in farm. Like Victor is only 2 CS ahead, which is basically the same. At the start, he got behind a little bit, but those 2 kills really helped him out. We see Sivir and Bard pushing back.
Well, the thing is, if we're looking actually at Ryze here, he's slowly but surely getting himself into his mid-game power spike, where he's going to be picking up that Rod of Ages. So he can just continue pushing away Coscu right there, get a little bit of farm. So not really that interesting. But what I find more interesting is the fact, of course, that if we're looking at the gold, it's completely even. The gold difference is in the mid lane is 30 gold. If we're looking at the actually fighting in the lane is Bruder. Yeah, Coscu needs to back away, but he already flashed. Although his Bruder coming in, Gravity Field is going to stop Bruder from re-engaging. And so as I was saying, yeah, the gold count is completely even. 200 gold advance in the top lane, 400 gold advance in the jungle here for Shen and Rek'Sai. But if we're looking at the AD carry, and that's basically where the gold difference is going to matter the most, well, Caitlyn is going to be dealing metric tons of damage.
Yeah, they really need to catch out that Caitlyn in the team fights, else she will just keep hammering at your team. But at the same time, there's that Victor with the burst damage and the Aurelia with her consistent damage. Yeah, it will, if they let the Caitlyn free, let's see what she can do with all that farm. At the same time, a Ryze can blow up a Caitlyn really fast.
Assuming she gets caught. Assuming she gets caught.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the biggest thing here to keep an eye on. Speaking of keeping an eye on things, slowly but surely Lachende Gerdas are moving out of goal range when comparing it actually to the other team. We are now looking at a 300 gold lead, and once again, it's the top lane that's doing most of the work. Or well, in this case, it's the top lane because the AD carries are there. Here we go, immediately engaging. But Yasuika's tried to use his ultimate, couldn't quite get the knock up there on the enemies.
Yeah, but the gold lead is slowly going towards Lachende Gerdas, but Sensei must be feeling confident. They picked up 4 kills already. The plays they have decided to make have been working out. They have both summoners gone for Moroccan. He used his flash and his ghost in the last engage right there. So yeah, I think their momentum, yeah, is kind of good for them right now, and yeah, I think they're feeling confident. I'm curious to see what they will fight for soon. The Drake, the Cloud Drake isn't that important for these teams.
Yeah, and that's basically what we've been seeing all the weeks. If there's a Cloud Drake, nothing's going to happen. Now Bruder's looking in the top lane, looking to try and take down Kitty, but here's Stangenite coming out as well. Yeah, Kitty's dead. No chance for Kitty to survive. Bard ult does go out, but Kitty is now gone. Now Kaz getting chased down. Yeah, that's a lot of aggression there, straight onto Kaz. And suddenly, Sensei Esports turning things around. 6-1 in kills, and now a 500 gold advantage. Probably going to widen the gap a bit as they take down yet another turret. 1000 gold advantage now here for Sensei Esports, but Morsu looking to take that bottom tower as well.
Yeah, Morsu is going to take the turret back, then they will probably swap lanes back again. But Sensei isn't done with that top lane yet, they're going for another turret.
Yeah, well, the turret will be going down. I mean, it isn't that powerful when you're heading into the mid game. Of course, it has a few additional stats, if I recall correctly. But that's 2 turrets for 1. But in the meantime, Morsu has been left completely alone. Look at the amount of CS that he's ahead when comparing it to Shen. That's a big thing. But looking at the next objective, you were talking about what is going to happen. But Sensei deciding to kick it up a notch and going straight for the Rift Herald, but they're going to be trading it for the Cloud Drake.
Yeah, the fights have been so far going into Sensei's favor, so they're going to be go a little bit more in their favor now. Shen picking it up, picking up the buff. Yeah, he will use that to push the wave really hard against Aurelia. She can't really push it back. Yeah, she has the ult, of course, on not that long of a cooldown. But still, Shen, he has an advantage now over Aurelia. Even though he's a little bit behind in CS. Yeah, he already has the armor. Knight picking up the blue buff. Now he can finally stack his tier even more. He just bought the Rod of Ages, like you said. He has hit his first power spike. Second one will probably be when he upgrades his tier, and he's almost there.
Yeah, took a little bit of time, but the reconnection has happened, and that means we're getting back into the action here on the Rift in the ESL Benelux Grand. Well, it's not really Grand Finals, but they're pretty much it's the final matches of the day. First one is, of course, Sensei Esports in the blue trunks versus the team of Lachende Gerdas in the red trunks. Knight now taking a lot of damage here. Ace. The whole Knight almost goes down in one go, but at the very least they push him away from the tower, and this is going to allow the Lachende Gerdas to take this middle tower and well, equalize in terms of gold count.
Yeah, the team they can put down a lot of damage from a pretty long distance. Victor can poke you down with his E and then just throws his ult on you. And then suddenly Caitlyn, who you didn't even see, standing in the bush ulting you. Knight almost going down for that, but yeah, without using a summoner spell, he gets away. He loses the turret though. And let's see how Sensei fights back. They're looking
Sensei
to do something.
Has a few options, not that many though, but the thing is, if we're looking at the next dragon that's going to appear, I believe that's the Infernal Drake. That's going to be the big play of the game here. Looking at the possibilities for it, of course they have 2 tanks. They of course have Morsu. Correction, they actually have 4 tanks at the moment, the junglers and the top laners. But 8% additional damage is ridiculous in long team, especially in long team fights. It's going to count, and Infernal Drake is considered to be the strongest dragon in the game. So we're most likely going to see a lot of action in the next 3 minutes at most, I guess, because it wasn't that long ago.
Oh,
actually,
but they're going in now.
Here we go. Yeah, Kitty in a lot of trouble. Gets slowed down by the smite. Nicely dodges the Bard. Actually, Bard hits Repo, so Kitty still dies, but in the background, Morsu is right there. Look at the damage that he's dealing there. Trail them. There's one more hit. Yeah, he goes down. Now Morsu needs to escape as fast as he can. Knight still chasing him down. There's Rune Prison locking up Morsu. Morsu with the Equilibrium Strike, locking up Knight for a second. But in the background, though, it is going to be Rexall who gets taken out. Well, also gets taken out. So it's a 3-4-2 in favor of the team of Lachende Gerdas. And this could actually snowball them a bit, because now they are finally at the point where they have that 1000 gold advantage.
Yeah, oh, time to catch your breath there, Techno. It was a long team fight. Let's see, you were talking about I didn't see the Rice fight. He was able to lock someone down because...
Yeah, basically what happened in the background was Rice was actually on the... was on Aurelia and dealt a lot of damage. Aurelia couldn't really escape this one, of course, because he has that much cooldown reduction as in the bottom lane. Now people fighting Cast, people will be taking down Cast, but now actually Kirei is trying to assist his buddy here as Kostu gets caught out. Look at Kirei, just gets obliterated, and suddenly, yeah, they stayed a little bit too long, and that cost them.
Yeah, wow, they just keep fighting now in this mid game. The teams are both feeling really confident in their fighting abilities right now. Sensei, of course, they won a lot in the early game, but now you see them, they engage and they lose a fight 3-2. Yeah, that's gotta hurt their morale a little bit. Let's see how it goes in the next Drake fight, which will come up in 1 minute and 50 seconds. But yeah, Moroccan now on 2 kills. Caitlyn 0-3, and she started the game so nice in lane, and then to go 0-3, it sucks. And the Rise is now 4-0 after this engage, and he also has picked up a needlessly large rod.
Yeah, so needlessly large rods will be building into the Archangel staff relatively soon. 1600 gold in the bank, not spent yet, so that's also a big thing to keep in mind here, which means that Rice doesn't get that power spike until he actually goes back to base and buys that item. He has the time for it right now, because the Dragon, like you said, 1 minute 15 seconds remaining. So he is going to be going back. He should have stacked his tier up to max, almost at the very least. Which basically means that he'll be getting that Archangel staff turned into the Seraph's Embrace. Looking at the rest of the items right now, Rylai's Crystal Scepter finished on Victor. We're looking at the Blaze Ruined King most likely here on Morsu as it is being completed slowly but surely. He doesn't really have the gold for it yet, so he needs to be he needs to go back to base relatively soon if he wants to have that bot arc before the next fight breaks out. Because he doesn't have teleport either, and that's a big thing to keep in mind here as the game progresses. Because that means he can't be on the dragon fight unless he starts walking right now.
Yeah, players they have 20 seconds until the dragon comes up. You see Caitlyn and Zyra already there. Everyone has bought their items, so it seems, and now they have to walk down. Oh, already Morse is looking to be late for the fight. He's recalling right now.
Oh my word, Coscu in a lot of trouble. Oh, he actually got he didn't get hit by the spell blast from Ryze. Now they're trying to take down Kirei. They do succeed, but this is the issue. If we're looking at the amount of gold that's right here, there's 1400 gold in the bank for Caitlyn. There's 1200 gold in the bank for Zyra, and she gets taken out as well. Which basically means they can't fight this dragon anymore. This dragon is now dead. It will be going over to Sensei, and because they were late with buying their items, they can't contest. And they give 8% damage to their opponents. And this might be the end here for Lachende Gerdas, because 8% is quite a bit. They need to do something about that. They still have a chance though. They can take the Ocean Drake that's coming up and immediately go for the... If there's going to be another Infernal Drake, that's basically what it boils down to. Reaper actually got locked up. Reaper in a lot of trouble. Gets Blade Surge upon. Almost goes down in one go, but will actually survive this one. Here's against Spellplugs there on the costume. It's forced to fall back. Forced to fall back. They're not tanky enough to actually deal with this right now. And all in all, it's kind of a draw, but with the somewhat advantage going over to Sensei Esports.
Yeah, Sensei is really feeling really confident to just pick off whoever they want. Reaper almost got Moroccan there with the taunt, but Moroccan had to flash out. Again, a flash used by him. Yeah, he will be a target for the coming team fight, probably again for Brepo. And he just escapes with one sliver of health because Fortunate stuns 2 players with his bar Q. Really nice stun by him. And here we see Rek'Sai going into the mid lane already. No, he's just going to clear his jungle. Bruder has been really aggressive this game with the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, but then again, that's Bruder's MO. He always is aggressive. He just really loves playing those aggressive junglers. He's not really one of those passive junglers. And if he actually plays a passive jungler, it usually ends up badly. As Fortunate at M-Test. Oh, Fortunate actually lands a double stun right there. Fortunate now in a lot of trouble. There's the Gravity Well coming out. They're focused on Coscu already downed in the midst of the fight. And Kirei popping his Ragnarok, trying to escape this one, but the Ragnarok runs out, gets knocked up, goes down. And Sensei Esports looking to run away with the game. They have a... well, they killed 2 players, so no Smite available and no Victor available. They're moving towards the Baron area. Is it going to be enough though? The Baron down to about 7,000, 6,000. Let's do some counting as the fight continues. There's still a Peacemaker trying to give him a heart attack, but here's Fortunate just goes in. It's Fortunate gets taken out, and we have a pause in the middle of the fight. But nevertheless, we can talk a lot about Cologne, but it looks like they're all backing away. Seems only fair because of that little incident with the computer that crashed once again.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes computers have lived their days, and then you just get blue screens.
Yeah, well, he has to fix that. That's for certain.
Yeah.
In any case, let's get things in the way once again. The game has reset and we're ready to rock and roll once again on the Summer's Rift. 602 for Ryze, 526 for Rek'Sai, 415 for Shen. You can definitely see the kills are in favor of Sensei Esports, but the Lachende Gerdas are not out of it yet. I'm not sure on who I should be betting my Knaken.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure on who you should bet your Knaken either. The gold difference isn't that big, but the 15 and 5 in kills and the 602 Ryze, that Ryze can go out of control really quickly in a team fight. We saw them just right here on the Baron just before the crash. Yeah, they seemed really strong right there, and I think when they go for Baron next time and Lachende Gerdas wants to stop them, they have to pull out a crazy team fight to win it.
Definitely, but
they're going in.
Oh yeah, once again onto Coscu, but is there going to be the follow-up here? Knight is right there, Stange Knight comes out as well. Coscu just gets obliterated, and now Kirei doesn't really stand a chance. It's goodbye Kirei, now pass. Yeah, well, it's well, That's
Yeah.
3 down and 1 Baron to go.
Yeah, Moroccan didn't have his summoners. They knew it, and they just stun lock him really nicely. Like the stuns overlapped each other's really nice. And that's a free pickup right there. They pick up 3 in total, and yeah, that's a free Baron. And I think this might be game.
Well, Barons have been game up till now, but Lachende Gerdas still have a good aggression here on this bottom tower. Morsu is right there, so they're at the very least trading a tower for the Baron, which is not the worst, but also not the best. Kitty now running straight into Bipo. No! Oh, the 90 caliber net! Expected him to go over the wall. They dropped the wards, but now Kitty is just going to be escaping. Yeah, actually flashing away. He did get the red buff, so it's worth something, but he actually didn't do it on purpose. He didn't jump.
Yeah.
He actually did it on purpose. That's what I want to say. Used his 90 caliber net, didn't go over the dragon wall in order to ensure that Bipo couldn't chase him. Because if he did, Bipo was there waiting for him and mind game. That's how it works. Yes.
Wow, amazing play to escape right there. Yeah, I was watching a chase in the bottom lane actually with the directed camera, and yeah, Morsu just got away from Bruder right there. Nothing really happened. But now it's Sensei's turn to take down the turret, it seems.
Well, yeah, it's their turn, but look at Morsu just going to balls deep right here. Now Bart's ult coming out as well, Kaas and Morsu getting knocked down, as well as the turret. Bruder taking a lot of damage here. Will he actually go down? He's forced to back away at the very least for now. In the meantime, if we're looking at the summoners available, Ryze is able to actually teleport in, and that's what I was waiting for. As Knight is coming in, actually stops his teleport because he was afraid that he might get caught out by the gravity well, or perhaps the roots coming out from Kaas.
Yeah, there was already a Caitlyn trap laying right underneath the ward. Yeah, he could have been CC locked right there. Of course, he's very tanky, but not even a shadow wants to get CC locked by a full
Morsu
team.
running straight into Bruder. Oh, this is going to hurt Bruder here. Actually, will Morsu actually beat Bruder in a 1v1 fight? That's a good question to actually ask here. And it looks like the answer is nope. Not going to happen. Now he's getting a little bit of support here from Olaf and Caitlyn, but still, this is not really the place they want to be at. Kirei forced his Ragnarok once again.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's just a fight that will continue for as long as needed. And then suddenly Shen decides, oh yeah, stand united, hello.
I have you. Yeah, Lachende Gerdas are forced to use their ults and summoners left and right. We saw Moroccan using his flash in the bot lane just a little bit before when they were fighting right there. And it's for nothing, like Olaf used his ult, it will be back really shortly, but again, he can't use it for the next minute, and now he's almost caught out by the Ryze. Oh yeah, they're going in.
Yeah, immediately Brutus straight into Kitty. Kitty trying to escape this one. Uses the 90 caliber net. Almost gets away, but it's not going to happen. Bipo gets the kill. Now they're focusing their attention onto Bipo with Knight just flashes over the wall. Koskyu in a lot of trouble. Look at the damage that's being dealt right now. They're still continuing the fight. They need to be a little bit careful that they don't get hit by the towers here, but it doesn't really matter because the minion wave has already pushed in. So now mid and top are under attack. Middle turret has gone down. Top turret has gone down. That's going to be 2 inhibitors down for the price of 1, and can they actually finish this one? Well, they do still have the Baron buff for long. The Baron buff is about to expire, so if they want to play it safe, they can. There's nothing stopping them from playing it safe, but it looks like they just want to try and deal as much damage to these towers as well as possible, but now Kitty has returned, Kaas has returned, Bipo taking a lot of damage. There is a reckless swing coming out as well. Can they actually do it? Koskyu has already left the game. Yeah, that's game. Bipo goes down. And it is the team Sensei Esports. They will be first place, East Official Ice, second place, Lachende Gerdas, third place,